Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. A classic, apparently. I remember I played the original trilogy on PlayStation, 1, 2 and 3 back in the day. I'm pretty sure after I beat Crash Bandicoot 3, or Crash Bandicoot Warped, I think there's the main title for 3, ran into my mum who was on the phone to, I think, might be my auntie, or to a friend or someone, I don't know. And I was like, Mum, I beat it. Yeah, I think I played this one briefly. I don't know if I played the whole thing or not. I liked it. I like a bit of Crash Bandicoot. I've played some more recent ones. So hopefully we can't go too wrong with this. I mean, I said that about the last game. And on the back, what we got? Crash Bandicoot is back to stop Cortex for good. Well, that's a lie, because he came, I'm pretty sure he came back again. It's not the last game. By harnessing the destructive power of the 4 elements, Dr. Neo Cortex creates Crunch, a super bandicoot with one mission: demolish all that lies before him. Will Crash and Coco be up to the challenge? You can bet your Bandicoot they will. The biggest adventure ever, 30 new action-filled levels in massive rendered environments, multiple modes of vehicular mayhem, control 8 different vehicles from a crop duster to a giant robot suit. Interesting. For the first time ever, Crash's tough-as-nails sister Coco is fully playable. I know she's playable when they did the remakes of the first 3 games. And positively eyeball-popping, the most dazzling special effects ever seen in a Crash game. Wow. Oh yeah, I see how old this is. Look at that logo. I don't even know what ELSPA. I don't know who they were. I remember this logo because I'm pretty sure the one up from this is 11 plus. And I remember I wanted to get Tekken 2 because I played it at my mate Finn's house. But my mum wouldn't let me have it because it was an 11 plus and I was 10, and she just was adamant, no, you can't have it. So I'm over it now. Right. I've got inside, got the old disc there, obviously. So got the manual, controls. Controls for all the different vehicles there. Got Sub, got Coco's scooter, snowboard. Bloody hell, got a load of story here. See, this was good. This is what was so good about instruction booklets back in the day. You get all this. Look, you get a recap here when we last saw Crash Bandicoot. You defeat Neo Cortex and Kuruka. And then look at that. Oh, gutted. You've got so much lore here. I'm not going to read it all on camera. Okay, then you got all the various items. So you get the 2 types of gems. Got your boxes. So more boxes. Crikey. Got the steel crate. Oh, invisibility crate. And the time trials. Oh yeah, time trial run that you get when you finish the level. New powers. Oh, tiptoe. Oh, you can tiptoe. You can stealth it, I guess. Okay. Each time you defeat a boss, a new power is yours. Okay. Yeah, super double jump, death tornado, pretty much basically. Oh, that's interesting. I know in the 3rd game you got the crash dash was the 5th one because it was helpful with the speed runs, and you got the bazooka at number 4, but they swapped it this time. I assume it's in order. So oh, okay. So it tells you how to get 100%. That's interesting. Okay, just make the levels when you get 25 crystals, defeat Cortex and Crunch, you win. Or you can go. Oh, you can go through a level without getting 100% of the collectibles it holds. But to win the real prize. So. Okay, so basically it's saying go for 100%. Go for it, champ. Statues panel. Okay. Oh yeah, then the various characters. Again, more lore. You got some nice lore here. Got Coco there. Aku. Engine. I always loved Engine. I thought it was so cool. I loved his voice. Oh, Entropy's back as well. Oh, and Dingo died. Oh yeah, got some material. Oh yeah. Basically, I think these were all in Crash Bandicoot 3. These, so okay, interesting. Oh, and some masks. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Because they had like some mask stuff going on in was it Crash Bandicoot 4? It's about time, I think. So yeah. Oh, well, there we go. Oh god. Like the game so far? Then log on to wrathofcortex.com. Check out some cool things Crash Bandicoot and his friends are up to, including screenshots, downloads, browser skins, tips and tricks, screensavers, and tons more. Okay. And I've got any cheats? Oh no, we've just got credits there, I think. Developed by Traveller's Tales. Oh, okay, interesting. Because I know Naughty Dog did the first 3. But yeah. Okay, interesting. And then warranty, customer services, technical. What even is it? Technical support for what? For what? What if your game doesn't work? I assume. Okay, unless you're in Australia, there's the number for that. Oh, or you can write to them. There's the address. But yeah. Oh, and then what's on the back? Fellowship of the Ring, nice. Coming out to 2002. And it said 2020 then, but no, we're going back in time here, 2002. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this again. I said that last time, but surely we can't have a repeat of last time. It's Crash Bandicoot. You can't go wrong. And we didn't go too wrong. Quite enjoyed that. Okay, let's get the story out the way first. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot, there's not a lot to say really. Cortex has created an Uber Bandicoot to try and take down Crash once and for all. In addition, he and Uka Uka call on the elemental masks which control earth, ice, fire and wind. You get the characters smack talking you between the levels and after you defeat a boss. It really is quite straightforward, but it does the job just fine. I will say the opening cutscene did unlock a memory in my brain. As soon as it started, I knew I'd seen it before. It was quite funny seeing Uka Uka laying into the villains from the previous game, who were sadly underused and relegated to cameos in a couple of levels. But this graph did make me laugh. Just the idea of calculations and statistics on how much evil you've spread is great. Also, I called that Uka Uka was voiced by Clancy Brown, as I was imagining Mr. Krabs, but I didn't realise he also voiced Cortex as well.
Get ready to face my wrath, Crash Bandicoot!
Nice. He said it! He said it!
Graphics wise, the game looks decent. I will admit, when I first looked at it, I thought, it looks nice, but it's not exactly a leap from the last game. Then I looked at Crash Bandicoot Warped to compare, and, well, I mean, it's a lot harder to count the pixels now. There's some nice new effects, like Crash actually looks a little furry now. I do want to see how an explosion looks, though. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Oh, that was disappointing. But yeah, overall a good looking game for its time and a nice leap from the PlayStation 1. Most levels you play as Crash, going through the level, running away from the camera, or left to right. Sometimes you're running toward the camera being chased by something. You also levels in some kind of flying machine. Or giant insect in this case. You have levels where you roll around in a hamster ball, which gave me Narn flashbacks to the game we shall not name. Sometimes you're underwater, sometimes you're racing. Overall, there's a really nice variety of things to do. I will say the fact this feels exactly like a typical Crash Bandicoot game is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's comforting. It's exactly how I remember a Crash game feeling. Although I can't quite put my finger on it, but the jumping feels a little bit off. I know that might just be a me thing, so take that for what it's worth. I also enjoy pretty much all the gameplay elements, except for maybe the underwater sections. You move so slowly, and if you ever try and turn back on yourself, it's likely too late and you end up hitting whatever you were trying to avoid. After every 5 levels, you have a boss fight against Crunch, which incorporates one of the elemental masks. First up is Earth, where you have to roll around in the hamster ball and hit the boulders. When you hit them all, they strike Crunch and he loses health. It's not too bad, but it can be annoying when you barely miss a boulder, which results in several more minutes chasing them around the bowl-shaped arena. The second boss is Water, and involves you dodging attacks as you make your way across platforms to attack Crunch. I won't lie, I died so many times as you can see in this footage. I'm not even going to blame the game, I was just rubbish. Third up is Fire, and again, I died a lot. You run away dodging fireballs, and then chase Crunch in an extinguisher mech suit. Again, dodging fireballs. The one-hit kills do make these a bit brutal, but they still don't come close to the rage I had on my last game. The fourth boss is Air, and you're in a plane shooting Crunch while dodging attacks. This one was fairly easy, I would say, and only took me a few tries. The fact you have an actual health bar is a big help, and the attacks are fairly easy to dodge if you're paying attention. And the final boss fight is against Crunch and Cortex. All the elementals play a part as you dodge attacks, and then hit Crunch with your bazooka. Then hit Cortex when you can. And that's the end of the game, or at least it was for me. I finished with only some of the gems and 0 time relics. There were 5 more levels you unlocked by getting the time relics, but I had my fill on my first playthrough. If I had more time in my adult life, I might have been tempted to go for them, but I was quite happy with what I played. And overall, I had a nice time with this. The biggest surprise to me was the variety in the levels. I will say the mech suit was disappointing. I thought I'd be able to smash my way through everything, but it has no melee attack. Just this awkward firing system where you hold down the X button and then release to fire. With the bazooka you hold L trigger to aim, which feels far more natural. The last thing to mention is that you do sometimes play as Coco. So you do get a few levels where you play as her on a typical level, and it's fine. It is a bit annoying that any abilities you've unlocked, like double jump for example, don't apply to her, and she has this weird low kick, which reminds me a bit of Lester the Unlikely. And if anyone watching this footage can tell me what killed me, please do, because I've watched it over and over again, and I have no clue why I kept dying suddenly. But otherwise, Coco's levels are perfectly enjoyable. And that sums the game up, to be honest. Perfectly enjoyable. It does feel a bit safe perhaps, the level design itself is very similar to prior entries, but that familiarity is part of the fun. You know what you're getting, and if you like the prior games then I would recommend this, especially with the variety that it throws in. On my scoring system, I'll give it a solid 3. I had a good time with this, and it was nice to play a game from one of the defining franchises of my childhood that I missed out on originally. So yeah, thank you for watching, let me know any of your memories on the Crash Bandicoot games, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.